I'm going to tell you guys about a roadmap to adulthood. The road that is paved with a variety of childhood and adolescence experiences, some more painful than others. This is Bassanio. With three main people he has interacted with throughout the novel, his nature has changed a substantial amount. This is Shylock. With the amount of interactions that Bassanio has had with Shylock, Shylock has taught him that Jews are humans too. I am a Jew, hath not a Jew eyes, hath not a Jew hands, organs, dimensions, senses, affections, passions, fed with the same food, hurt with the same weapons, subject to the same diseases, healed by the same means, warmed and cooled by the same winter and summer as a Christian is? If you prick us, do we not bleed? If you tickle us, do we not laugh? If you poison us, do we not die? And if you wrong us, shall we not revenge? If we are like you in the rest, we will resemble you in that. Act 3, Scene 1, lines 49 to 61. The interactions that Bassanio has had with Shylock has taught Bassanio that bartering money that isn't his can lead to a lot of trouble, especially when Antonio is the bartered and Portia is the prize. Speaking of Portia, this is Portia. She has showed Bassanio one thing only, which is true love. She has showed him that love can overcome any obstacles, that true love prevails, and that love means maturity. Love doesn't always mean one thing, and being an adult is partially understanding that. Friendship is also another type of love. And speaking of this love, this is Antonio. Antonio has showed Bassanio that friendships can be true, and that you shouldn't take advantage of your friends. He has also taught Bassanio that he should be loyal, and when Antonio almost got his flesh cut off was when Bassanio realized the true meaning of friendship. However, just like Bassanio and Antonio, we also have a set of friends like Lenny and George. This is George. He has also been shaped as an adult by a couple of people in the novel of Mice and Men, like Lenny for example. Though through their friendship, Lenny has kept George grounded as a person, and Lenny is basically George, but the happier and living in his own world George. Lenny was also the reason we saw a more sensitive side of George, and that he was a very nice person with a hot temper, and George could never stay happy without his best friend Lenny by his side. Another person that has shaped George as an adult is Aunt Carla. At a young age, George was given the responsibility of Lenny. That was the biggest impact on his life. Taking care of an autistic child for George made him grow up a little faster, and also grow up for the both of them. It ain't so funny, him and me going around together, George said at last. Him and me were both born in Auburn. I knew his Aunt Carla. She took him when he was a baby and raised him up. When his Aunt Carla died, Lenny just come along with me at working. Got kinda used to each other after a little while. Page 39 to 40 of Mice and Men. Also, whilst Aunt Carla was shaping George, Uncle Jim was being shaped by someone in his life in Africa as well. Sound familiar? A tale about a little blind boy who wouldn't get very far in life if it wasn't for a push he got at the right age. All I've managed to do in my life, it taught me self-reliance. Paragraph 19 in the Versabraille. This is Uncle Jim's father. He shaped Uncle Jim by showing him that the world isn't such a scary place, that even with a weakness he can still achieve whatever he wants in life. Having a weakness only makes you human. Also, Father taught Uncle Jim that sometimes fear is what drives us to success. The blind boy enters his father's study, holding up a small jute bag in triumph. Paragraph 17 of the Versabraille. With all these stories, there is one thing in common. Who we become as adults is shaped by our interactions with other people. Thank you.